James Gunn, the acclaimed director behind hits in both Marvel and DC universes, has declared his recent project Superman as the most difficult film he has ever made. Starring David Corenswet as the iconic hero and released in July, this reboot marks Gunn's debut in helming the new DC Studios era. His candid admission sheds light on the unique pressures of reimagining one of the most beloved characters in comic book history. Comparing it to his previous works, Gunn ranks the original Guardians of the Galaxy as the next hardest. That film involved creating a distinct corner of the Marvel Universe, diverging from the studio's established tone. However, Superman presented a different challenge, reorienting a character and mythos that audiences already feel deeply familiar with. Everyone has preconceived notions of who Superman is, making innovation tricky without alienating fans. Interestingly, Gunn describes Superman as the most comic book-driven project in his superhero filmography. This fidelity to source material added layers of complexity, ensuring the adaptation honored origins while refreshing the narrative for modern viewers. Beyond directing challenges, Gunn holds the dual role of co-CEO at DC Studios, a position he initially hesitated to accept. He questioned the feasibility of balancing creative directing with executive oversight, noting few precedents. Even Walt Disney leaned more toward producing than directing. Gunn views it as an experiment, acknowledging the madness of juggling non-conventional filmmaking with studio leadership. His passion for big spectacle ultimately swayed him. Originally declining to emulate Marvel's Kevin Feige, Gunn found excitement in partnering with co-CEO Peter Safran. This collaboration made the role appealing, though he remains uncertain about long-term sustainability due to time constraints. Superman's difficulties stemmed from high expectations and the need to redefine a cultural icon. Gunn navigated fan opinions, legacy elements, and fresh storytelling. The film's release positioned it as a cornerstone for DC's revamped universe, amplifying stakes. Gunn's experience contrasts Marvel tenures, where Guardians built something new versus DC's reorientation of the familiar. Embracing comic accuracy meant detailed adherence to Superman's essence: hope, morality, humanity, while evolving for contemporary relevance. Directing while co-leading DC involved immense multitasking, contributing to the hardest label. Gunn appreciates spectacle, aligning with Superman's grand scope, epic action, emotional depth, visual wonder. His initial "no" reflected realistic concerns about workload, but partnership shifted perspective. Ongoing questions about sustainability highlight the role's demands, no shortage of hours needed. A sequel, tentatively titled Man of Tomorrow, is slated for 2027, building on this foundation. Gunn's insights reveal filmmaking's intricacies at blockbuster level, especially reboots. Balancing innovation with tradition defined the challenge. Comic-driven approach ensured authenticity, potentially setting a new standard. Dual roles experiment tests boundaries of creative executive synergy. Passion for spectacle fuels Gunn's involvement, promising more ambitious projects. Hesitation turned excitement via collaboration, illustrating teamwork's value. Time management remains a hurdle in this unprecedented setup. Superman stands as Gunn's toughest due to reorientation demands. Comparisons to Guardians underscore building versus reimagining differences. Audience preconceptions required careful navigation. Comic fidelity added rigor, distinguishing from looser adaptations. Gunn's honesty offers a glimpse into directors' mindset amid high-profile projects. Future DC endeavors will test this model's viability. Overall, Gunn's reflection on Superman highlights perseverance in pursuing visionary cinema despite obstacles.